Hello everybody, this is Spaceway Films on episode 2, Spaceway Tutorials. Today we're going to learn about Final Cut Pro on how to open the difference between projects, events, and all about titles, music and sound, of photos, transitions, effects. And that's not just it. Okay, let's talk about events and project first. What's the difference? When we right click, we can open event and project. But event, it is like a folder. In the folder, we can open several projects. Each project is a different video. So our title is Spaceway Tutorials, episode 2. Okay, now we see nothing. We cannot open anything, which is why we need to open another project. Episode 2. Here, we can start doing things. Now, let's start with 3D models first. As you can see, if you press 3D, there's 3D cinematic built-in and out bumper opening credits and on and on. Let's open 3D cinematic, which is pretty cool, as the one you see is similar to the Universal Studios logo. Here it is. Here it will show video properties, format, resolution, and rate. So you can different it with, you can just check the settings of your video, the resolution, and the rate. So now I'm just gonna go with 1080 HD, and it's gonna be pretty awesome. It's like a template already. Title here. Pause it. On the right side, you can see the title, text, video, and info. So the text, I'm gonna change it to, let's see, Spaceway rules. As you can see, it already slowly helps you change it. Pretty cool, huh? Now, let's just say we have a picture. You open a folder, click a picture, and drag it in. Now let's say you like the animation, but you really don't like the background. Easy, you press on it and go to title. Right here you can see a background check. You uncheck it and it disappears the earth. Drag it and it'll go on top of the picture. Pull it to the same length and it'll be like this. The title will immerse with the picture itself. It works the same with the other ones. For example, the trailer one. Let's see. This is with the background. After we uncheck it, we see that it immersed with this hamster. And seriously, liking hamsters isn't weird. I know what you're thinking. Okay. There is, as you can see, you can fool around with all these, like lights. Continuous. And several more. And there's also a custom if you are wondering. The custom one, it has no animation, it just appears, which is actually which I find pretty useful for making trailers. Yeah, but sometimes if you want to move it or make it look more fancy, I would recommend the other ones. Let's talk about transitions first. Again, like I said before, you drag the picture in, and yes, this is another hamster. So, dude, stop. Let's see. We go into the transition part, which is these two thingies, you go to all, which you can find all of your things, and you can also use different add-ons and stuff. Like, I also use HitFilm, and it gives a lot of different effects. Wait, transition this one. So let's see. I'm gonna use cross dissolve. So let's see what it works. Cool, huh? This is often seen in several movies, like nowadays movies. There are several other ones, like this one. Let's delete this. Put it back in. It's really crazy and really cool, but in movies, people don't do that so they can get a more smooth and more professional looks. So for movies, I always recommend cross dissolve, which is always good for trailers or films, if you're wondering. But you don't have to. There are several other ones, like the circle one or swipes Star Wars uses. They are mostly seen in the older movies, you know, like Empire Strikes Back, which is one of my favorites, definitely. Now, let's talk about more stuff. By the way, we're also going to talk about HitFilm. HitFilm, we're gonna learn more about lightsaber effects and also motion, which is connected to Final Cut Pro. It makes different 3D animations and stuff. Also, in here you can see video generators. It's just really cool and stuff. You can add different words in there, like the letter one, convig, drift, film roll, float, flow, flowers, and more. You can always check around or fool around with it. Okay, we're gonna look around in this one. Projects, as you can see several different files we have imported inside it. These are all the files you have wanted. So you can double click and then select it and drag it in. It's the part that you want to. Or you can just select the whole video, drag it in, and then trim it later. Also, in the video, you learn several options: select, trim, position, range selection, blade, zoom, hand. One of the ones I found really useful is blade. This one can just cut it, put it back to select, and drag it back in. So as you can see, it'll be like it can skip really easily, and I don't have to copy and paste all the time. Also, if you're using a video, let's see. This is the Independence Day trailer 2 trailer. Hey, are you excited? Because I totally am. Oh, wait, I think I'm getting off topic. Now, as you can see from the last video, it's a bit too loud, so let's turn off the volume a bit. Oh, it's slow because it's still rendering. 0%. It's kind of slow. Wait. See this? This is the exact transition I'm talking to you about. The transition part. We can talk about this too. As you can see, you slowly go forward. The light, it shows a brighter trim, so when you exit it, it'll look better. Okay, we're going to cut it in this part. random part. I'm gonna delete the video, inside video. Now let's see.
Strengthen our planet. And should we win the day?
What if I wanted talking? What if I want the talking after the video, before? What if I want some of its talking? What if I want this part's talking and this part's video? Well, just see the audio here. Double click it. Here it separates the video from the audio, so you just have to move the video, and you can see it compounds. Wow, that's how some dialogues are usually filmed. Let's pull it back up. To reverse it, of course, right-click it, and you got it. Wait a minute, it's shady here. Well, you just pull it back. You double-click it, and pull it back again. Double-click it, and it's back to normal.
Back.
There, which is why it's really cool. Also, this is like the title I told you about. Slowly fade out like the light, or you can just like from like here. This is a perfect example. It glitches, and then suddenly it can slam into it, which is why the custom reuse is really helpful. Okay, thank you for watching. Next time, I'm still not exactly sure what we are going to do, but possibly hit film with lightsaber effects. Are you excited for episode 8? Because I am. Thank you for watching. This is Willie May from Spaceway Films, signing out.